King K.Rool's been kind of a forgotten character in Smash Ultimate, and that's because one of the best players of K.Rool quit. KirbyKid, now going by Lukewarm, just went to Comic Palooza, a one-day regional in Texas, and he put in work getting third. We're going to be watching two of his sets, the winner's quarterfinals versus Luis or Louis Money, and then the winner's semifinals versus upstart Game & Watch main Ploopy. It's honestly crazy because I haven't seen a K.Rool do well in, I feel like, so long, and then like two K.Rools did good at this event because I also know that Poogie, the Texas K.Rool, also beat Shiny Mark here. I don't know how Shiny Mark keeps losing to K.Rools, I don't get it, but let's get into the set. K.Rool Palutena is seen as a really, really bad matchup, so I'm very curious as to how Lukewarm does this. I do know that, of course, Lukewarm has had like other top player wins. I mean, they made it to Smash World Tour, they made top 8 at Lost Tech City. Like they have done incredibly well overall. He just took a break. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was school. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but you know, it definitely helps. Just he has the top player experience, basically. You know, has beaten Mutex multiple times. Is just a very scary player in general. But I feel like people are like, yeah, well, we figured out K.Rool. The game has changed. The game is different, and it's just gonna be him just down tilt two framing people into forward air at 50, and they're gonna die. Okay, Nair drag down, not going to work exactly on K.Rool. Lukewarm ready for the extra options. The no grab there. Back throw. Oh, it almost killed at 62. Yeah, no two frame available there because of the horizontal, you know, ledge grab. Back air, the strongest move in the universe, only in specific hitboxes. That blunderbuss is going to go. Does he get around the ledge trap? I think that's get up attackable. Maybe it was not quite the right distance. I love that ledge stall by Louis Money. Yeah, and of course, go through back throw. Classic. Some big Palutena damage we know and love. Honestly, it wasn't that much damage. Ends up getting some good advantage state afterwards, but you know, the actual combo wasn't that long. And I'm pretty sure Lukewarm had a couple of other good wins before he even got to Louis Money. It's just they weren't available on YouTube, so I wasn't able to get them. Luis goes for that SD back air super low on the air dodge. I 100% agree. Now you're up 2 stocks to 1, and that's going to be definitely the easiest way to get that K.Rool edge guard. And if you're up a stock, why not? Okay, double fair out of shield, almost gets the back air. This is looking like a 1-0 for Luis. I don't know if Lukewarm brings this back, but if he does, that would be insane. Nice reflect as well. Good reactions for Luis. There's a forward throw. Are we going to get a ledge trap? No, we're just going to get a back throw again. Keeping Luis kind of near the ledge with the explosive flame does, you know, put Lukewarm at bay. Jab, jab, up air. Yup. Jab. If you mess up the crown punish, it is so rough. You die so early. It is last stock, so a cheeky down air or back air 2 frame will do it, but so will that down tilt and back air. That is going to be game 1 for Luis. Lukewarm picking it back up on PS2, maybe figured out a little bit more about the matchup or how, you know, Luis wants to play it as he started bringing that game back. So maybe he was just confident, like, hey, I can probably end up bringing it. Oh, that reflect was so interesting. So like it reflects the neutral beat, but it does put him below the ledge. It puts Luis below the ledge, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to recover, and it's going to let yourself get 2 framed. Misses the edge guard there, and that is the scary part of missing those K.Rool edge guards. Like, it's not the hardest thing to do, but if you do mess it up, it can mean you're going to die. Nice turn on up tilt. It's such a good like single hit turnaround move. It also is just like so much range, and it comes out so fast. Nairing down, dash attack, armoring through 2 different things of Luis. So now Lukewarm has Luis at pretty high percent. That Nair is going to get through that up air, but of course is punishable. Actually, Palutena might not be able to punish it on shield. She doesn't really have good out of shield options. She might be able to down air, but I don't even think that's true. Okay, getting a Nair, which is going to be huge. Great SDI up by Lukewarm to get on the platform. Still took 55, which is not the greatest. But I mean, if you're a heavy against Palutena, this is kind of par for the course, right? Shoots the blunderbuss the second time after it hits Luis, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, waiting is the correct thing, but dude, Lukewarm was so fast with that down air, hitting the second ledge grab, like threatening with the forward air and then going with the down air. That just covered so much. That was really, really good stuff by Lukewarm, and basically, again, not a whole stock lead, but a stock lead, which is very, very useful. And yep, Luis going into the stage and then doing those those back airs. That is exactly what you're supposed to do versus K.Rool, but sometimes the K.Rools are a little close, so it's scary. So fast with that Nair drag down into the grab. I love that the Palutena players. Oh yeah, you're trying to counter As Palutena, that is your fault for missing that edge guard. But again, those nair back throws. I love that the Palutena players have been using the drag downs more. It used to be like, oh yeah, we can't use this ever. It's so bad. And then the Palutena players, I feel like, all started being like, hey, we're going to be faster at reacting to this than most people, so good luck. Only 12% was given by Lukewarm as well. So suddenly, Luis has the lead. Oh, actually, I thought I was going to hit that nair. Oh, already 50% though. Gets the full stage dash grab. That is the problem with going for those crowns. It's not like it's a good projectile, great setups, but it is so vulnerable, which is very, very scary. About even percent, of course. K.Rool heavier with a lot more kill potential. So technically, I would still put this a little bit in favor of K.Rool, but no longer because of this offstage position. Great air dodge. Really bad position, reads the double jump, but not quite the right spacing. The down tilt also doesn't reach. Back throw for Luis. This is going to be a reverse 3-0. I don't know who wins what games. I don't even know what the set count is, to be honest. Okay, there's a nair. Nair up tilt should kill for Palutena right now. So will back air at the ledge. Oh my god, it's a 2-0. And Lukewarm had a pretty big lead that game, so probably... Never mind. I was going to say probably going to switch from PS2 because you don't want to stay on the same stage the whole time if you're losing, especially like that was pretty clinical, I feel like, that second game by Luis. I mean, he messed up a couple things, died pretty early, and still won. So I wonder what Lukewarm has in store. Trying to hit the delayed ledge options with the back air, but not going to hit its mark. Luis reacting. That's going to be, oh, missed the tech chase and dash attack, and that scramble is going to be so good. It does also hit short hops, so... Yep, nair out of shield will punish that Palutena nair. I believe Palutena's nair is like -12 or something on shield. Yep, just the classic jab, single hits. Over. That reflect did not turn around, and that upsets me. Almost has Luis at down throw into... Well, I guess down throw mix-up percent is current. But yeah, jab, jab, crown. Again, this setup literally is so huge for Palutena players. I think Luis tried to land with a back air, but just fast fell a little bit too early. And that's going to be nair 2 frame, just getting some more damage, holding down on that uppy, making it so that Luis could not get that, you know, second regrab punish, which was very, very smart. And yeah, going to recover on stage, but K.Rool can still reach there. So pretty big lead currently for Lukewarm. F-tilt on the ledge. Oh my god, that killed. At 82? It like super killed. It didn't super kill, it barely killed, but... Damn. So, okay, Lukewarm with a 2-stock lead now, hitting some ledge options. I feel like that is a big deal. It's very hard to hit Palutena's ledge options just because she has many, many different options, whether it's recovering with no 2-frame or, you know, just teleporting on stage, and having to be ready for all of that at the same time kind of sucks. Doesn't go for the blunderbuss second part of, like, the inhale, essentially. You know, realizing that Luis has gotten hit by maybe one of them. That back air should not have hit, but, you know, big body privilege for Luis. Okay, there's a blunderbuss back throw, 61%. F-tilt almost hitting there. This should be... Oh no, the platform actually messing up the combo for Luis. No double jump. I thought it was just going to back air and try to hit the edge guarding Palutena. That would have been hilarious. Okay, down tilt, back air, back air. Multiple up airs. Again, as K.Rool, you definitely... Oh no, that was really bad. As K.Rool, the plan is to, you know, up air as many times as you can when you're recovering to get as far horizontally as you can so people can't go on the inside of the stage and still get that edge guard. Yeah, that was really slow reacting to him getting those techs and air dodges, which is not putting him in a great spot, but at the same time, 2 stocks to 1 still, gets the crown, throws it out there, making some ledge options a little bit more difficult for Luis. Down throw back air works on K.Rool at death percent. That's horrible. Okay, forward tilt does armor the neutral air, so Lukewarm is going to get some momentum, but that nair from Palutena is going to hit. But yeah, no final hits for Luis, so not going to get any big hits there in terms of damage. 47% is nothing to scoff at, but I mean, you're a heavy, so in terms of death percent, you're fine. There's a jab to get him out of the position. How is Lukewarm going to find this kill? I'm just going to say random back air. I'm just going to say, like, raw random back air. Oh, gets the forward air. Can he get this 2-frame? No, that is, again, a horizontal thing. Oh, but Luis didn't do the warp quite right. Was a little bit too close. He didn't... maybe he jumped backwards and it just pulled him in. Maybe that was really, really smart by Lukewarm. Again, this is get-up attackable range. So, you know, not doing that is going to let Lukewarm take game 3. Luis just running it back to PS2. Of course, classic top player. Starting to throw out more of these forward airs as well. Yep, there's a nair out of shield. You have to be so solid on your out of shield punishes when you play a character that you know, doesn't really have the mobility. And again, catching, I mentioned it earlier, trying to catch the delayed ledge option. And Luis saw that and tried to do a ledge hop aerial and just got stuffed out of it by that giant crocodile fist. I love K.Rool's back here. The it's such a it's one of the most satisfying hit sounds and like move sounds in the entire game. And with that, Lukewarm is up a clean stock, only has 4% on him and is already racking up 42% on Luis. Again, no second part of the neutral B there, and not Mutace. Luis trying to get some more damage. Okay, there's an air back air, dash attack. Air dodging past the ledge just to make it so that if Luis is going to do something, it's going to have to be through that up B of K.Rool's, which again, definitely is possible. Okay, yeah, the armor with the side B. Interesting way to get off of the ledge. Up air, avoiding. You can do that many. I feel like there was so much. I feel like every K.Rool has so much more lag than he does when he does that. I don't know. There's a grab down throw back air. That sucks. The fact that that works sucks. This ledge pressure is really scary. So, like, what do you do here? I don't even know. Maybe this covered both options, because realistically, the other option that Luis has with this spike is after this ledge hop forward and he like already goes to the retreat, he has the ability to, I guess, go to platform, but I don't know if K.Rool has enough time to do this downer and then run an up air. That would be very interesting to know. But Luis trying to get Lukewarm off his trail. You know, the full hop forward hasn't been coming out, so I don't really blame him for going, you know, drifting backwards or like even going for that forward air in the first place to try to hit Lukewarm out of what he wants to do. But again, that is a very big stock lead now for Lukewarm's K.Rool against Pallet. This matchup is like probably one of like the, oh yeah, this matchup is like unwinnable for K.Rool. But it doesn't matter if it's unwinnable for K.Rool because heavy players find a way. They find a way. Because I'm also going to be covering Chunky Kong later this week, who got top 8 at MomoCon. I'm just waiting for the light set to be uploaded. Because he beat Light, by the way. Oh yeah, trying to go for those backers, not going to get it. That's going to be a Nair 2-frame. Tried to get the downer, but didn't hit its mark. Was a little bit off on that. Either way, 68%. Being able to armor these falling arrows by Palutena does make it very difficult for her to land when it's in neutral. I love that upper getting back to the stage. There's a Nair fair, 107%. This is going to be a 2-stock? Yup. Luis not being ready for that inhale there of the blunderbuss, because I mean realistically Lukewarm honestly hasn't been going for it that much. He's been stopping a lot, and it's really good for the mix-ups. It's making it very difficult for Luis to know what to do. I mean, if you're throwing out so many different options, it can be difficult. And the first change from PS2 this entire set is going to be Hollow Bastion for Louis Money, and that is going to be again good SDI up against Palutena's Nair. That is in my opinion how you're supposed to do that. Great turnaround up tilt as well. Nice hitting the dude. He's so good at catching these short hops because again, as Luis, you don't want to do rising arrows because it's a little bit more punishable and it's a little bit more obvious. So Lukewarm is hitting those falling aerial attempts with just short hop forward airs, trying to meet Luis in the air. That's what I'm talking about. Between the delayed and the rising arrows is so good. That's why Palutena's Nair is good, but you know, Lukewarm has been punishing a lot of the neutral airs that Luis has been going for. There's a Nair grab. That's like 30% overall. He was at 56. Yeah, 56 to 82 because the up throw itself does 20. Up till the very last frame, I feel like, of the hitbox does make its way through. Louis Money gets back onto stage with that blunder, or not that blunderbuss, the explosive flame. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, I've never seen that double crown. I've never seen double crown hit ever. This is hilarious. I've never seen this. So Luis hits him off stage. He ends up getting hit when he drops off of ledge from the crown, and then the crown hits him on the way back after falling. That's ridiculous. I've never seen that before. What an unpleasant angle for Luis to be sent at. The Nair going through the just anything that Louis Money right now is attempting to do. The forward air there is going to find its mark. Lukewarm air dodging into that explosive flame to make it a little bit better for his recovery. Able to air dodge there, and that's, hey, some free damage because of that up B into that up air. Luis was in an awkward position. Oh, dude, this is starting to spiral so bad. The explosive flame, he needed that. Sometimes against these heavy players, you just get, it spirals out of control, and it can be so rough. There's a Nair again on that, ledge jump forward air that Luis has started doing a lot. He also died for it last game, as I pointed out. So that's going to be a Nair getting through the armor and getting some good damage, 44%. Oh, no reaction ledge trap there. Tried to jump instead of going for a turnaround grab or something like that. And yeah, got to be scared of that landing there. So Luis being very patient and LUKEWARM trying to mix it up with that air dodge. And that's going to be crown up air. Yeah, exactly. Not a great place to air dodge. They're getting hit by that crown. So scary. Maybe air dodge down would have been better. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that air dodge down would have been better. I don't know if he just like messed up. He was like holding up B and then was like, oh God, I got to air dodge. So that's going to be a stock lead for LUKEWARM in this game 5. There's another crown to dissuade the edge guard by Luis, and that forward smash was kind of correct, but not against a character that has armor, so that's going to be a little bit more of a lead. Gonna counter, yeah, of course you're gonna counter the cannonball. Oh my God, it like stayed in place. I've never seen that. It was so slow but floating. That was weird. Yeah, these platforms, again, that's one of the reasons I don't like Palutena's Nair that much, is like on platforms, the Battlefield and you know, Hall of Bastion platform specifically, I feel like it's really just not great because you end up dragging your opponent around the platform more. Also, just to point out, what was it? I think this was the first time that Luis also messed up down throw back air. It seemed like a little slow, so forward air was able to get out for LUKEWARM, which again is another like 20%. Is he going to be able to get this edge guard, that Nair? Oh, that's, yeah, back throw, you're dead. That almost didn't kill at 147. That would have been crazy, honestly. Nair. 102%. This is like, we haven't seen any down throw stuff, up tilt, but down throw up smash might kill, down throw F tilt might kill. I don't know if it's quite the percent for it. Tries to get the down tilt, which would have absolutely been the stock, and Palutena gonna go in with some combos right now. A lot of pressure right now. Forward air not gonna work. Down air will for Luis. What is he able to do? That Nair just goes through the Nair. It's so hard to keep K.Rool in the juggle when you don't have good out of shield options, because like that's literally what I do, is I just like hit him and then I wait and then I just out of shield him over and over again, and Palutena does not have that luxury. That's going to be a dash attack. LUKEWARM trying to close the game out, but it didn't, and it was an overextension, 80%. I would have been so nervous if I was him, but he messes up the edge guard. That was a down air for sure. And that's a down air right there. Maybe I think he went a little too early, so it did not work. And so that is going to be an up B. And then, oh, the LUKEWARM down air. Dude, he does it all the time. The KirbyKid down air. No invincibility on Palutena, or barely any invincibility on Palutena. Look how quickly it went away, and just able to catch that timing perfectly. He's so good at it. And that was for LUKEWARM to make top 8 winners with K.Rool at a pretty big tournament. This was like a B+ tier tournament. Mudace was here, Luis was here, Shiny Mark was here. Plenty of amazing players were there, and K.Rool was in top 8. And now let's go to a different matchup, which is also, again, another top tier. Game & Watch, Ploopy. So the main reason I know about Ploopy personally is they beat Deathspade a lot. And so I assume they're from Kansas City. But yeah, this Game & Watch, of course, crazy good character. Get up attacking the chef already, so showing the counterplay, like, hey, you gotta space this super perfectly against me. I'm not worried about anything else. And Loki, like, this matchup is really bad, right? But the one thing that K.Rool has in this matchup is up air on the up B from Mr. Game & Watch, which kills ridiculously early, maybe like 55%, so you can't up B out of shield. That already sent it to bubble at 25, what was it, 31% sent into super bubble, so that's going to be very scary. And of course you can nair through up air, so the juggles aren't super bad. I mean, you do get punished like afterwards, but if they're not ready to punish it afterwards, it can be a little scary. Oh, what a down air on the, was that a punish? No, okay, Ploopy tried to dash away and just didn't work, so that is going to be first stock, LUKEWARM, but Ploopy immediately bringing it back. 36. 51. Dude, he went out for a back air spike. That would have been crazy. Nair there, and he's trying to get the 2-frame. Oh, he can nair through the up B because it'll armor through it as long as Game Watch isn't invincible at the time. That's crazy. 96% gets the crown anyway, but the back air doesn't sweet spot, so it doesn't get the kill. Good God, LUKEWARM is so scary. This pressure. Like, I'm so happy I have, like, an unlosable, okay, I mean, Shiny Mark lost it, but, you know, the way I play unlosable matchup against K.Rool, because he's terrifying when things work out. Yeah, that forward air, the juggle wasn't quite correct for Ploopy. Obviously, he probably doesn't have that much, you know, K.Rool experience in general, especially not K.Rool of this level, because I don't know if there is a K.Rool at the level of LUKEWARM. Again, he was the best before when he was KirbyKid, and I think he just changed his name when he became 18. He was like, well, I'm not a kid anymore. But yeah, I mean, he was the best, and then he quit for a bit. I don't really know why. But yeah, KirbyKid, insane. Lukewarm, obviously just as insane. Again, you don't get top 8. Sorry, he actually, again, this is winner semis, and spoilers, he wins this because I'm covering it, but he gets top 3 at this event. He only loses to Mutace and then Louis Money in the run back, and that back air is going to run Ploopy through the ground under the stage. That's 1-0. That was dominant. Gonna go to small battlefield. What kind of option? A wait and then a runoff up air, seeing the full hop forward air come out from K.Rool. Again, he could reflect that. Obviously, Game Watch could reflect it back, but, you know, I don't know if the reflect wars are in K.Rool's favor there. You know, classic Game & Watch damage and just taking the up airs. Oh, we can also counter the down air. I didn't even think about that. Of course, that is risky because if Game & Watch reflects the reflected down air, it goes infinitely. No shot that it killed. He was at 50. He was quite literally at 50. Okay, so he got hit 3 times. He got hit by that up air. I forget what else he got hit by. Probably a nair, and then that back air, and then he died. He died at 89 after hit. Are you kidding me? The charge on that up smash was so smart. Lukewarm understanding he has just a little bit more hit stun, realizing like even if he was wrong and Ploopy got out there, it was probably better to do that to ensure the kill when he knows that otherwise that up smash would not kill. And Ploopy trying to bring it back already, but again, can't be too close. Yeah, up smash not going to be fast enough on that get up attack. It's not that minus. Nair up air just harassing this Game & Watch. It looks so weird seeing the up smash to hit the out of shield option, the forward air on the platform. Dude, he's destroying him. This is rough. This is bad. I love the counter attempt. Up smash not even gonna kill because K.Rool's so heavy. I love that directional air dodge as well because he has the options of nair, countering the up air, and then directional air dodge as well as just doing nothing, even though Game & Watch will throw out a thing. Yeah, that forward tilt is gonna do it though. Chef is probably one of the biggest problems about this matchup. Just the ledge can be so rough, but Ploopy rolling in, taking 15 extra damage, not a good look for him reflecting that, but of course, the, you know, blunderbuss is just going to inhale it afterwards. I love the fact that he went for the hammer there. I actually do like when Game Watch players go for hammer. I think it makes sense. Like, it's not that big of a minus. Like, you lose out on 20% maybe, but for a potential kill, yes, sir. Yeah, Chef is rough. Chef is broken. It's crazy to me that I'm like, yeah, Chef should be this character's best move, but it's not, which is insane. Tries to nair through a potential up air, but not going to give it. Ploopy, again, hesitant to uppy because he knows that if he's wrong, he will die. Get up attack not close enough, so the blunderbuss inhale does take the stock, and KirbyKid with a lead. Is he able to get more damage? I mean, again, we've seen how quickly he can rack up the damage. This back air for Game & Watch is incredibly lethal, though, and of course, with an amazing recovery, is able to make it back quite easily. That forward air was not the correct call. I don't know why he did that forward air at all. That uppy is not going to go through the armor as well. The downer goes through the uppy propellers, though, and that is going to be even stocks, and now Ploopy takes the lead. Okay, that hammer wasn't as good because he's like, it's even. I feel like if you're even, you take the damage, but if you're losing, you go for hammer because now you just reversaled your entire position. Whereas when you're losing, it's like, okay, well, like I tried because you know, if I got it, it would have been sick. And obviously, if he got it, it would have been sick. But I feel like that was just not as wise of a decision. I don't know, maybe that's just a weird thought process I have. You got to be scared. You got to be careful and scared of that up air, so you cannot be landing around that K.Rool. That up air didn't kill at 102. Okay, Game & Watch putting on the pounds. Okay, the Chef. This looks really rough. The up smash not going to hit. Turn on up tilt immediately by Lukewarm is going to be quite good. Had himself on the platform in a really awkward position. Falls out of the nair, though. So, I mean, in my opinion here, this is K.Rool favor. Up throw's going to kill. Yeah, I was going to say there's so many more things that kill for K.Rool than Game & Watch. Game & Watch only really had, like, his smash attacks, obviously, and then, like, forward tilt and maybe forward air. But even then, I don't know if it would have killed. So that's a 2-0 for LUKEWARM. I'm gonna run it back to small battlefield. I think Ploopy was pretty close. I mean, okay, he's going for a lot of hammers now, so this I don't really like. But I mean, I respect the commitment to the playstyle at the very least. Uppy at the end, getting back to the stage, and yeah, like Chef is just so good in this matchup that like it's really, really difficult for K.Rool to get around it. Tried to get the up smash on the bomb as well as hitting the Game Watch, but it wasn't out quite fast enough. Didn't know where that was going to land either, so Lukewarm was unable to get that punish, even though Nair does hit both sides, but of course you want, oh, that hit, that was the lingering hit, and it still was crazy. Oh, get a random nair hit into a big advantage state. The chef coming out now. Yep, comboing into that F tilt. So good. Just being able to hit that 2-frame is so rough. Because like there's nothing that K.Rool can do to kind of stop that. So if the chef is there at the right time, it's just, this is a bad spot. Going for more hammers. That time it was a good hammer though with 8, getting that freeze and continuing the advantage state, and this is 78 or more. Yeah, 88. However much damage he gets on this, this is just the single advantage state from that first nair. This is the power of Game & Watch, you know? This is just kind of what happens sometimes. That was 115% from one hit. Oh, was right with the counter, but a little too early. Ploopy delaying that downer a little more than Lukewarm expected, so not going to be able to get anything there. Chef again at the ledge, going to be so scary. No double jump right now on K.Rool. Not going to hit the 2-frame, but again, it's so safe to go for this type of stuff for Game & Watch. Is going to live though. 180% is, I was going to say, is Lukewarm able to get a hit, but not really. Immediately gets down aired. The forward tilt though, across the stage, not going to kill. It is a strong move, but not when you have 0 rage and not across the stage. But that blunderbuss inhale is going to be the first stock for Lukewarm, but he is down an entire stock against Game & Watch, which, I mean, hey, we've seen Lukewarm go for crazier things. He's going to try to spike him right there, didn't get it, and then Ploopy is going to punish with a nair off of ledge. That's also one of the best things about Game & Watch, is like it's really hard to hit him from the ledge. Like if you try to get cheeky with him on anything on the ledge, you just get punished by his best combo starter, which is rough. But forward air, 109% on Lukewarm is a lot, but that back air is gonna kill at 72. Again, as I said, the strongest move in the universe, sometimes there's a very specific hitbox that is incredibly powerful, especially when you're like on the floor. I don't think it works in the air because then it just turns into the spike hitbox. That's up air, up B. Trying to get these counters on the bombs, just trying to get any movement, any move in. There is the forward air into up. They're going to be 36%. Uh-oh. Trying to get the downer 2-frame, not going to get it. Trying to get a quick off of ledge option, but Ploopy does get that dash attack through. So now this is a bad position. As we've seen, the chef can be so difficult. The down air, what? He turned around the counter. That almost killed at 49 because of the max rage. That would have been insane. Honestly, I would have DI'd poorly because I was expecting to get hit to the left, to be honest. Oh no, the forward air shield pokes, no, and he was trying to angle it up, I think, so bad DI as well. So that's going to be Ploopy winning that game. The counter was deserved. That was so sick. Going to go back to small battlefield. I think Lukewarm is like, okay, if I don't take 3 billion% off of up airs, I should be fine, which granted, sometimes you're just going to take 3 billion% off of up airs against Game & Watch. That's kind of just how the matchup works. But he does get a double, again, this runoff up air is so interesting, knowing that Ploopy's like jumping off of these platforms and reacting to the nair. Of course, getting under Game & Watch is so huge, but double up air does a lot of damage and already a % lead for Lukewarm, but this is going to be a Game & Watch hit and basically evening it up immediately. I love that recognition that he couldn't get anything bigger than a jab, but either way, that's going to be some good damage, good advantage state, ledge jump into air dodge, going to get through that forward air, not going to be a punish though, and Lukewarm has Ploopy in a very dangerous spot. 103, this might be the stock. Yep, bad DI, I think, on that up tilt. So Lukewarm does take the stock. Wasn't sure how he was going to mash. Didn't know if that was going to be up smash or if it was going to be forward tilt or something like that. Ow! Oh my god. Jeez, that was, dude, I love this sequence. Okay, I'm going to break down the sequence a little bit because it is so sick. So first off, it's fair grab, right? So it's a grab pummel, or so it's a grab clank into forward air into grab. And then at this point, I feel like a lot of people don't know the exact % of when forward throw into dash attack works or forward throw into back air for K.Rool. So a lot of people are going to air dodge here because they don't want to jump into the back air. They don't want to jump into the dash attack and not have a jump at the ledge. So he goes for this moving forward crown, which was so smart. And then you go, okay, well, I just air dodged and got punished for it. I'm going to jump and then just back airs that jump. And yeah, it was only, I mean, 50-something% for K.Rool is a lot of %. He's not really a combo heavy character. So that's really, really good stuff right there. And almost got the second back air, which would have been insane. Ploopy with the reversal and a good situation there. Doesn't end up using the crown, tries to get the downer spike near the ledge. The forwarder does end up working as K.Rool does fall back on that bomb. That's going to be the up airs. But 62% is pretty good. Yeah, it does get through, again, that up air with that nair. And we haven't really seen Lukewarm go for it that often. He's trying not to. I don't know if he was like saving it for when he's like trying to close out the set. I'm not 100% sure. Does get through the ledge as well. Ploopy maybe overcomplicating the edge guard, but we do have even stocks. 62% separate them, and again, that can be a lot because we've seen how early Lukewarm is getting some of these kills. Okay, fair into nair. Gonna basically even up the game. almost exactly evening up the game, but a little bit greedy on that chef, not seeing that Lukewarm was right above him. That's going to be downer up smash, not going to get the kill, actually. Damn, that like charged up smash really made that big of a difference because it killed it like whatever, like so early. With the jab crown one. So that's kind of honestly insane. Back throw, yeah, that's straight up just a kill throw. It's one of the best back throws in the game that I feel like not enough people talk about. It also sends you at such a bad angle. Countering the explosion of the bomb is going to be really nice. Oh, that crown at the very, very end is going to hit Ploopy after that downer, so no tech chase attempt, and that's going to be a good like 30% onto Ploopy. Armoring through with the crown, tried to get forward smash. That would have been insane if that worked. I've never seen that. And again, a counter on the forward air. K.Rool does have some unique tools to deal with a lot of Game & Watch's stuff, and no 2-frame there, but a down throw into up smash. No, Ploopy doesn't mash out fast enough, so it doesn't actually work. But crown, this is so much damage. A counter again on that forward air, not the explosion, so not super strong, but he is up so much, does get rolled through, but this is so scary. The strongest move in the universe, closing out the game, the stock, the set, and that is Lukewarm making it to winners finals, where again, he did end up losing eventually to Mutace. Mutace really studied that matchup when KirbyKid or Lukewarm was doing really well versus him back in like 2020, so it was a bit scary for him then, but Mutace did end up winning that tournament. Louis Money got second, and again, Lukewarm third place at I think the second, I don't know the tiers of the tournaments, but there were 3 tournaments this weekend. There was Comic Palooza, there was MomoCon, and there was SmashCon. Not SmashCon, what? Combo Breaker, and all of those were like B+ tier tournaments, so you know it was a pretty big tournament, like tied for the biggest one of this weekend, and K.Rool got third. That's crazy. Thanks for watching. Let me know who else you want me to see from these tournaments down below, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.